everybody. I'm gonna make this video, and there's so many things I want to say, and there's so many things I want to talk about and discuss, but this video I think is gonna be about, I wouldn't say bugging out of Detroit, but like leaving Detroit for a few weeks till all this stuff calms down. I think everybody by now knows what's going on. But anyways, we decided to come up north, get out of Detroit. Everything's shutting down everywhere. And then I was going to explain my YouTube channel, because I wasn't even going to make a YouTube channel for like another month. I just ordered a camera and a Mac and all that. And then we went down to Florida to look for a house, like some kind of vacation home or something. And then Daytona Bike Week was there. I brought my bike. And while I was there, I was like, you know what? I'll just start recording, throwing out some videos. Like everyone was always telling me, you need to make a YouTube channel, you need to do this and that. And, you know, because we travel a lot. For my business, we go around the country and we're in a lot of cool places and we do a lot of cool shit. But, you know, I might make the channel about everything. Like I didn't know what it was going to be about. It wasn't going to be about girls and motorcycles. And I know a lot of you guys watching right now is like, you know, thinking there's going to be girls shaking their ass. Like, to me, that, I really don't care about that. I've been married for 30 something years. Like, I mean, that really don't do shit for me, but I get it. A lot of people want to see it. I just wanted to film. After that first video, I just wanted to film and get shit out, like, because I imagined myself being at home and wanting to see shit at Bike Week. So that's what I did. If you look up there, this is where we're staying at. It's in northern Michigan. I just wanted to get it out of Detroit, you know what I mean, just to keep the family safe. We don't know what's going on, and a lot of people are like, they just don't know what's going on, and we can't get a straight answer. You turn on CNN, they're talking shit about the president. You turn on Fox, they're talking shit about CNN, and it's like, the American people, we just want to know what's going on. Is all this because of a virus? Is it, I mean, you guys got to think about it. They're locking down California and other states. Like, that's a lot of people out of work. Everybody, like, everyone's looking for an answer right now to find out what's going on, and I don't know the answer, but I can tell you one thing. After this Friday, when everybody gets their last check, pretty much their last check, shit's gonna start hitting the fan really quick if this don't change. You know, most people are week to week. It's either gonna get really good real quick or it's gonna get really bad. And I watch these bug out videos, and it's funny, because some of them, the guys will be like, man, we're out in the middle of nowhere, we're, you know, thousands of miles from civilization, and then you'll hear a car going by. Like, we're not out in the middle of nowhere. We're safe where we're at. We're up in some hills and all that. We're away from the city. But, you know, be careful who you listen to in these times, because a lot of it's bad information and some of it's great information. You can get a lot of good knowledge from watching good guys on YouTube. So that's about it. And then we're probably going to take a walk here in a minute. I'll show you the neighborhood. But if you look at the water right here, I don't know. If you're bugging out, I guess you can't get a better place to actually get away. And like, I could sit here all day long. We might even throw in a picture of what it looked like when it snowed the other day. You going to look for Bigfoot? It's funny, when we left, all the stores, they were out of the dumbest shit, like, that you don't need to survive. Like, everyone bought everything that you didn't need in case shit went south. But then you come up to northern Michigan, and it's the total opposite. Everything that you need to survive is sold out. It's just weird, like, how that demographic works. When we first got here last week, when we noticed everything was kind of getting weird, we came up here, and all of these homes, like, every single one of them was closed down. And like, just now I take my grandkid out on his dirt bike tooling around, and every single house, it seems like, I'll say 90% of them, there's people at them right now. And like, I think people are starting to wonder, like, what the hell's going on. Here's how we're surviving up here. We got coffee with whipped cream and cinnamon. And for everybody saying, what the hell are you doing with that whipped cream and cinnamon? Try it before you knock it, and then tell me if you like it. What's up, everybody? I figured I'd take you for a little walk in northern Michigan since a lot of us are quarantined into our homes. Not too many people around here, but if anyone knows the answer to what's going on and what this virus is all about, like a really good answer, let me know. Because I've asked many people. Like yesterday I met a doctor in town, and he was telling me, I'm like, what's going on with this? Because I'm thinking, like, I'm always thinking conspiracy theory shit. I'm thinking something's going on to where they're not telling us, and then at the same time I'm like, well, maybe it is this bad of a virus. Like, what's so bad about it? Is it mutating? Because when you think about it, and of course everyone has so many numbers and so many charts and so many, all this bullshit coming in. Like, I mean, you take kiddie pools or honeybees, how many people that kills? What's your stuff? You take all that, or just car crashes, like the tens of thousands of people that die in car crashes a year. If the news focused on that shit, you'd be scared to death to even see a car, let alone get in it. And I'm just not understanding why they're doing all this. I mean, I don't know. Throw it in the comments and tell me what you guys think. And when I say you guys, I mean whoever's watching. But it's like everyone's losing so much shit. Like, people are really gonna lose their homes over this. I mean, they talk about giving everybody $1,000. I get it, that's a lot of money, but it's really not. I mean, people's not working, companies, like all the small businesses I think about, like the local pizza shops or the local bars or whatever. I mean, there's so many small businesses in this country. People just can't comprehend until you get out and see and explore and go to all these states and, you know, ride through these little towns. I mean, this shit is affecting millions of good, hard-working Americans, and I just don't know what it's about. Like, I'm trying, like last night, Anderson Pooper, or whatever the hell his name is, on CNN, he had Sean Penn on there, an actor from Hollywood. And it's like, what the fuck, what do you got that guy on there for? Why don't you have an expert, like a real expert? Sean Penn, an actor, is on there, the same guy that turned in El Chapo. But that's like, I just don't understand it. Maybe somebody can help me figure that out. You guys that are hunters and fishermen, I get it. Like, you think you're gonna be able to kill a deer. Trust me, if shit went south, there ain't gonna be no deer. There ain't gonna be no fish. I mean, think about it. If there's no licenses, or if you don't need a permit, and there's no limit on what you catch, how many guys, like for instance, like me, I got 8 people to feed right now. I mean, do you think if shit went south, I wouldn't put a net in the river and get all the fish? Like, of course. But how many millions of people will do that? I mean, if shit went bad, obviously we obey the law and, you know, get permits and licenses and all that shit. But, you know, you're not going to be able to hunt deer. You got to have food. I mean, that shit ain't going to happen. I'm telling you, in the next couple of weeks, if this shit don't change, it might go south. Like, I'm not going to be a doomsdayer kind of guy, but I mean, this shit's really fucking up people's lives, man. And it affects everybody. I don't know if it is or that. I mean, that's no matter what kind of guy you are. If you're, you know, some warrior dude, and that's cool. You got to live with the warrior mindset. You got to have a mindset to deal with all this. Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, it's just, I don't know. Some people think they're ready, and hopefully it don't come to that point. We'll show them this river down here. It's pretty cool. Funny, because last night when you're looking out at the stars, you're really thinking like how small we really are. That looks like a fucking painting. You guys this is where we're at. We're right on this little creek right here. But look at down there how majestic and fucking beautiful it is. And if you're one of those assholes or idiots that throws your cigarette butts out in places like this, or throws fucking wrappers from your McDonald's out your window, unsubscribe from my channel. And the fucked up thing is, Detroit was coming back so good and so hard. Like it was like thriving, and I was like so proud to see my city, you know, coming back to what it once was. It hasn't been like that in forever. And just the building that they do, like the fucking everything was going on. It was happening every night. You had something. You had the best restaurants to go to. I mean, just good food. You had the best hotels, and we stay at a lot of, even though we live 5 minutes from there, we'd stay there some nights, you know, go to the casinos, hang out, whatever, and just, it was good times. And now, like, you think about it and you're like, well, is this shit gonna come back like next week, or is it gonna, I don't know. This is a lot of messed up shit going on. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys, that girl that was in that one video that had the shirt on that got 150,000 views, if you go to my videos you can see it. I went back and filmed her. Really nice girl, really cool. And then obviously I gave her a tip, because that's basically what started my channel, was that video. I went back and I filmed her, and I got some good video. I was gonna put it out the other day, but then I'm thinking, well, we'll just wait and see. Then what I'll do is either I'll put it in this video, or I'll put it in another video coming out. I got a lot of shit, like a lot of content, and like even my grandkids' dirt bike, we're gonna throw out a video on that. Again, thanks to everyone that subscribed. Throw in the comments what you want to see, what you want to know about. I'm gonna be doing a lot of different things.
I don't want no one to cry, but tell 'em